Good day, everyone. Good day. Today we'll be discussing about the price action EA, which is named Advanced EA for all type of markets. Basically, it's for MT5. So this EA is to trade any type of markets, whether indices, whether forex, or any type stock market. So far, you can trade that on your MT5. So let's talk about the futures of this EA. Now here, the first one, we have a dashboard above here, which indicates the trend of this EA. It's used almost all the time frame to indicate and tell you the accurate trend of the EA. Now we have another dashboard which will tell you your daily net worth. Now when you look at my daily profits, I have $338 profit. Then weekly profit, I have the same thing. Then the win rate, I have 26% win rate. So this also analyzes the market. It uses different strategy. Now it also analyzes the market for me. Then it tells me market condition. The market is favorable. The risk is very good. So the risk I'm taking for this is very good. So that is one thing about this. It will tell you your local time and the server time. Now here, looking at the right hand side, we still have another bar that indicates buy and sell. It indicates buy and sell. When we look at this, the market is uptrend and the uptrend is very strong one. So this shows you that the uptrend for buy is 100%. So don't do anything here either for you to sell or whatever. All your business here is just to buy. Even if you are doing that manually, you just only buy. Then this bar is showing us 0%. That's for the sell, 0%. So we don't enter any trade because the trend have already confirmed that this is a buy market throughout. If there is any reversal or breakout, it will validate that before it shows you the confirmation. Now you see we have several bars here. We have 5 different bars. This is the first one, second one, third, fourth, and the fifth one. The fifth one we tell you that is a very strong uptrend. Likewise, this in this side. Now here we have the future where we can buy and sell. That's if you wish to trade manually. Then this will close all your profits, and here it will close all the trade including profits and loss. Now coming to the downside of it, of the chart, you can see this is for support and resistance. Now I'm trading support and resistance based on 4 hour. It's a full time price action EA. Then it's showing me the support level and the resistance level. So that is for this. Then the EA execute trade based on this calculation. Now here also, this is a breakout box. Is a breakout box. On this breakout, the EA will be able to tell us, excuse, the EA will be able to tell us the highest high and the lowest high of the market. That is one thing about this. That's one thing about this. Then it executes trades. We have option for pending order or instant execution. Now here it will calculate the breakouts. Then when you look at the breakouts, we have lowest high, we have bullish breakout, we have a highest low. Then it executes markets based on this breakout also. Once it breaks this, we are preparing for entering our bullish. Once it's the highest low, then the market will execute a trade because this is uptrend. Then once it's uptrend, every signal here identify that this is uptrend. This turns to blue. When you look at our HL box is blue in color. When you look at the breakout box is blue in color. Then when we look at here, we have 100%. So everything automatically here turns to blue. Now, what other functions? It's trade with the breakouts. It's two different breakouts. It trades with support and resistance. It trades with trend line and it trades also with our divergence. Now, these are not indicator. There is no indicator on this chart. These are all integrated in the expert advisor. Now, when you look at this trading so far, it has been trading divergence for me since morning. Now, when you look at this, we have hidden divergence. Then it's executed market. Immediately it confirmed the divergence. Sorry. Immediately it confirms the divergence, it executes market and it trade. Once you see here, it took the profit. Then another divergence started from here and it occurred at this level. So it executed the market and took profit here. Then another divergence occurred here. It executed markets at this level and took profits here. Then here, there was a breakout. That was a breakout, a confirmed breakout. The breakout must have occurred within these candles, and when you look at the candle formation, it confirms that this is a breakout, and it took trade from here and took profits at this level. Then here also a breakout, here a divergence. So it took profits at this level. So it has been profits throughout today. Then here it hit its break even and took small profits. Then here it executed a market here, this angle auto trade it took buy and the buy is still ongoing. Then here we had the bearish divergence. We had bearish divergence. It couldn't execute this market because one, it has not yet confirmed it. Two, the market is on uptrend. Then here we see we had another bearish divergence somewhere here. So it's not going to execute the sell until it confirms a proper reversal. Now let's look at the property of this EA. All this you see here, both the divergence, everything are drawn on direct by the EA. There is no extra indicator or helping hand, so they were all integrated all in one. So this range is 15 minutes time frame for the calculation. Then everything here you can modify the time frame that you want it to calculate apart from these two bars. These two bar use all the time frame for its calculation. Then this market condition, it use all the time frame and analyze the market by itself. So once you see the risk is good, you execute. But when the risk is bad, all this will turn to reddish color. So you will not be allowed to execute any market at that moment. Now let's go to expert advisor, advanced trader EA. Let's see the property. Now, when you look at the property here, we have inputs. Under the inputs, we have trade settings, we have buy and sell, number of trades per signal, we have maximum trade allow, time frame for entry. This time frame is specifically for breakouts. Then we have risk percentage per trade, we have our stop loss, we have the minimum stop loss, then we have fixed take profit. If you don't want to use take profit, we just off it. It will not make use of take profit. But if you're offering it, make sure you are using trailing stop and break even. Then we have using of breakouts for take profit and stop loss. Without using the manual take profits, it can use the break at the different breakouts levels. It maintain the high and the low, an invisible calculation to give you your take profits and stop loss. Then here is where you enter the value. This is for these two only. Then we have stop loss as percentage of box. Now this is for the highest high, lowest low box. Then it does not use any of this implication here, rather it's use only this and this. So with this, it will tell you when to enter your take profits and stop loss. The risk per trade, it's you enter it maintain that is very authentic. So it's more of a artificial intelligence because it's hard to read a lot of the memory, a lot of the charts history, and will be able to tell you when this market is due. Now let's scroll down. Position sizing. I can use automatic loss size. If I don't know the loss size, use automatic loss size. It will calculate based on your capital and its own risk management. So it will not use your default loss size. But once it's off, you can use any loss size of yourself. Then if you are using this, you have to use volume division factor so that it will able to break the loss size down if you are using automatic loss size. Then we have the strategy parameters. We enable trend line analysis true. We have W and M pattern detection. That is more like double top, double bottom strategy because these have different strategies. Sorry, I didn't mention it early. We have trend line strategy. We have W and M pattern strategy. Then we have analysis look back block. That is the period it will calculate back before it starts some of the analysis. Now I say 20 bars ahead. You can use up to 100 bars or the more, but I prefer 20 and 10 bars. Then we have period for trend theta. Always I use 500 for trend theta depending on market. Like volatility, I make use of 50 trend theta. Then we have to wait for a breakout confirmation. In as much as we are using support and resistance, there are limits. Once it breaks out any of those levels, at least it will confirm that this okay is true before entering any market. It don't just enter market immediately it breaks out. It's going to confirm, analyze the market again and again within a second in order to verify that okay, this is true. I will execute market. Then remain confronting a parameter. This is logical. No, I won't explain that. Now here we have time frame for high-low time frame. Remember, I said it's 15 minutes. Trend line analysis 15 minutes. Breakout analysis 15 minutes. Sorry, trend line is 5 minutes. Break line 15 minutes. That's for the break box. Then visual setting, we have bullish color and we have red. That is for that is for the bars we have here that represents the trend, so you can change the color by yourself. Now we have visual take profits. It will show you take profit line or it should not show you. Then under advanced setting we have use adaptive stops. Then this adaptive stop, it analyze the market by itself and puts a stop loss when necessary. Then we have minimum volatility PEEP. Now, what is the volatility of the market? How fast, how volatile is the market? It calculates this volatility PEEPs in order to put any position for you. Then, if it's enabled, it will function. If this is enabled, it will function. So, this will analyze the trend. This will analyze the volatility of the market before any execution. Now, we have bar for high and low look back. How many bars do you want it to calculate to monitor before any execution? That's the highest high and lowest low box. Now, what is the strategy I want? I can use buy stop at high, sell stop at low, sell limits at high. This sell limit I always use it for boom and crash. It's more perfect. Then if I select it, it will be there. That is the trade analysis going to use for me. Once the market is, it automatically puts it and delete it when it feels that the market will not reach to that level. Now our support zone and resistance zone, we can equally change the colors. Now in the analysis, remember is 4 hour, so I can change it to any time frame of my choice, and whatever trade executing will be executed with the time frame. So the whole logic is not being controlled by one particular time frame setup, but manually you can select the time frame for a particular logic. Now to confirm my support and resistance level, should it touch the lines, the levels 3 times before it's confirmed that this is support and resistance? This is a pure logic and is visible now because we know we can just draw a line and say this is support and resistance. But what validates it to be a support and resistance? Now, should it be touch only 3 levels? No, or 4 levels before it confirms that. If it is 4 level, that means the fourth one will be a breakout already and it will execute the trend. So it's left for you. Normally, we know that for us to confirm support and resistance is always a three level. So you can identify the level of your choice in order to prevent a ranging market or a false breakout. So here, at what look back period do you want it to calculate the support and resistance? I always use 100, which is the default, but you can use so many other previous bars to calculate this, and it will visualize those bars in order to give you an accurate result. Now for our support and resistance level, the trading mode, you use buy stop or sell stop, or instance, or use instance execution, that is market execution. You don't need anything like pending order. So it's left for you. The distance between those entries, the default is 10. So whatever distance you want it to be, you make use of it. Now here it comes the divergence setting. We have enabled divergent trading. So once it's false, it will not trade the divergent logic. Once it's true, it will trade that. Now, trading of regular divergence. We all know that we have regular divergence. If you are using your indicator, you'll be able to see that we have a regular divergence, but we will not be able to identify this hidden divergence, which is highly profitable in every market. So with the help of this, we can be able to identify the hidden divergence and know, okay, this is a pure divergence that we need to enter market. By me looking at my chart, I've been trading all this while with hidden divergence, which is highly profitable than the regular divergence that we can see with our bare eyes. Now, let's look at what period do we want it to look back and calculate the divergence. I use 20 bars ahead, so you can use any other one. Minimum divergence height, you leave the default. Now, bars need to confirm. For it to confirm that this is the divergence, how many bar? It's always use two bars. That's my default. So now we have more. We have bullish color and bearish color for divergence. We have time frame for the divergence analysis. You can choose any time frame of your choice. I go with current because I'm using hidden divergence, so I can't see that hidden divergence. So if you are using regular divergence, always use higher time frame. Yes. So any other thing here? We have our breakout logic. We have our breakout logic. Leave this default. That's for the trend line. So bars need to confirm breakouts for 10 line. Is it one bar? So how many bars you want it to confirm? I will always use three if I'm trading with trend line. Let it confirm in order to avoid false breakouts. So here you leave this like this because we are using 5 pip 5 pips broker. So if you are using 4, you just reduce the number, but we are using 5, so leave it this way. Now we have the breakout trading. That if you want the breakout logic to be functional, you enable this. So that is it about this advanced trader EA. Is a highly advanced EA. Basically is artificial intelligence on its own. I know it took me time, it took me hour, it took me months in order to arrive at this, but more is still coming. I will add more features in the future, and meanwhile we are waiting for the final publication of this, even though we are having challenge with MQL5 verification because this has a lot of logic that it supersedes their requirements because it's more advanced. So as we wait for us to resolve the issues, those interested on this EA, please, we need your support because we spent a lot in order to arrive at this. It's not a day journey. It spent a lot. We invested in much in order to arrive at this. So whatever you can support with, that VIP group, my regular group, or whoever and it touches you to support. Once you donate, I believe and I'm promising you have access to this as your personal tool. Thanks and remain blessed.